But it is another day, another Monster Train 2 grind, and we are working on challenges. So I think I'm going to start with challenge runs today. Maybe do one or two before we get into tier Covenant 10 runs. So let's see what we want to do. Maybe this cheat and repeat. What's this cheat and repeat challenge? Blast the enemy to bits through their defensive techniques. I like spell builds. You work at an advertising agency. You're a creative manager, but it seems they're going under. Oh, yikes. A vellum. V-E-L-L-U-M. It's this theme of like you're like these pens that have ink magic, and you have different colors of ink that gives you different types of attacks and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's a pretty fun game. We played for a couple hours last night. Alright, so we got Stygian Guard, Tethys, we got Luna Coven, the spell damage stuff. Once per battle, select the heart to gain Ember. Okay. All spells gain Holdover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Minor bosses enter with stealth, so we got to shoot everybody with our spells. Enemy units enter with damage shield. Interesting. So we have to blast the enemy through their defensive techniques. Alright, stealth 5, huh? So we never get to interact with enemies with our units. So the only thing we would do with our units is get spell damage, and I guess can't. We can apply dazed. This is going to be interesting. All spells have holdover. All spells have holdover. How do we deal with that? We got to remove a bunch of spells so we only have the spells we want, or get draws in some way. This is an interesting one. Yeah, he's never going to get to strike, so we definitely don't do frostbite. So, because all... Oh, it's only minor bosses enter with stealth. I was thinking all enemies enter with stealth. So I could do this one, but we're going for spells, so let's go ahead and do Conduit. Alright. Apply Frozen. Okay. Okay, if we can freeze cards, if I don't play them, then they won't hold over. So let's do that. That might actually let me do some drawing here. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone is, you know, able to play some games, able to chill out after a busy work day or whatever y'all have been doing recently. Alright, we're going to incant all the things. Get all the conduit. What's this guy? Okay. So I don't know if I want to hold over all the things or not. Because if I hold over this, my draw is going to be screwed. But if I don't incant... Okay, that might be an issue. Alright, I'm going to let that one be frozen. So I have some draw here. Do I have any AoE? Okay, she's not dying. Okay. This is a very interesting challenge. I need an AoE spell, that's for sure. Definitely gonna need AoE. Okay, I'll get him killed. Let's heal you. And then call that good. This mini boss is gonna have stealth 5. Okay. Let's see how we want to do this. This is very weird. Stealth 5, huh? Okay. Maybe should have set up on the top floor. Do incant more? I don't know. Was Randy Man the red pen, so to be a critical of mistakes? Was I the red pen? No, I was... Wow, so these are all the same things. Dazed. Are we on full moon? We are on full moon, so I can daze you. I actually played as Blue Pen, because Blue Pen had a cool damage over time effect going on. 80, so he's gonna have 110 health. I don't know if getting extra Ember does me any good. It's not full moon, so I can't daze you. Okay, well, I don't think he'll kill me. Okay, he does get 3 hits off. Was our what was our cartoon character's name? Oh gosh, I already forgot. It was Shogi that came up with the name. The name I gave him was Desire, your arch nemesis, Doubting Critic. So something about Doubting Critic, or something about a critic. Helical crystals, or do I want incant synergy? I think I want just spells that hit multiple times. I really need an AoE spell. Moon Cycle triggers additional time. Moon Cycle gains conduit. Deal damage. Okay. Does Moon Cycle triggering an additional time do anything for us? It would if we had the Moon Cycle gain conduit. So I'll grab anything that gives us conduit. I really need like multi-casting spells or something, it feels like. Alright, so all of our spells have holdover, so we're going to want to play Helical Crystals every turn. It's the best spell we have so far. I feel like I just need to remove a bunch of, like, Frozen Lances or something. Let's see, Luna Coven. The only way I have the Moon Cycle right now is the passive Moon Cycling, so... Stygian Banner. This is a really weird challenge with every spell having holdover. Let's go look for other Luna Coven units, I guess. And also magic stuff. Spell Chain could be very good. New Moon has Mage Blade. On full moon you have Sweep. I can't really control which moon we're on. Full moon. Full moon is Dazed, full moon is Sweep. It looks like I would want to play around being on full moon all the time, though, so maybe I get the Sweep girl. Let's see what we got here. Spell Chain. Doing this twice could be very good. It only costs 1 on the floor we're on. Maybe minus cost and Spell Chain on this guy. Although I probably shouldn't have done minus cost. That's okay. Let's get some consume on, I think, Frozen Lances. Okay. Alright. Weird challenge. Cheat and repeat. -1 draw. I think I can win with -1 draw. I mean, all this holdover means our draw is going to be wrecked. I guess I'm going to go for it. Alright, do I want to set up on the top floor? Give me more time to incant this girl, probably. Not sure if that's actually what I want to set up. Alright, do I incant you or do I get rid of... Let's get rid of 1 damage shield. And then incant here. I hope I draw my Helical Crystals. That's what I want to hold over. Beautiful. You still don't live. Now you live. Okay, well, she was never gonna live without this guy being in front of her, so it's fine. Actually, I could have you lit if I do that. Okay. Well, I'm never drawing anything because we're holding over everything and have no draw, so... Play the same spells over and over. We'll do that, and then we'll... Can't you a couple times. What a weird run this is. I'm not quite sure how to get more draw. That daze you? Yeah, she still dies before she can attack. Okay. Should be fine. Let's do this, 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 this. Alright, get blasted, bro. Alright. I don't know that I want to discard a card. This is a free incant, so let's do that. Damage to enemy units. There's AoE, finally. Although, man, Enchant Conduit is really good, too. But we finally have AoE, so I feel like I gotta take this guy. GG cigarette time. No cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad. Cigarettes bad. Okay. Merchant of Steel for unit upgrades. What is our... We have Savagery. We have the damage shield, more damage shields, and we have Sap and Cursive Entropy. I'm going to need every amount of draw I can possibly get this run. Merchant of Arms. Because we're never getting through our deck if I'm casting all the spells to can't. It's kind of crazy. I don't want to go check a Merchant of Arms because if we can get the room that gives what is it called? The room that gives conduit, that would be awesome. Overgrowth Carapace. I mean, I'd love to give that to our Full Moon Sweep Girl. I don't know if we'll ever draw to be able to get it playable. Steward's Quarters is pretty nice. Could just set up a room with double shield stewards or something. Let's see. We're playing around spells, so I don't know if I want to do that. What's in here? Red Crown. What is this guy again? 2 followers. Summon a random equipment. And the unit is endless. I don't know that I want these followers in my deck for this build. Summoning a random equipment when we play a unit. It does give endless to a unit. Followers got that multi-strike too. I think I gotta leave. I don't think I can do this. Yes, yes. Find a new for your cult. Cult of the Lamb, I think is what that character's from. Something like that. Adding anything to my deck here is very sketchy unless it's helping out my spell spamming. What's up, Mr. Dude Guy, sir? How you doing? I have no... I'm wondering... I'm thinking about re-rolling to see if I can get the... Okay, Mage Blade, Enchanted Chamber, Inferno Room. Set that up on bottom floor for some AoE damage. Feels like it's been rare since I've played around this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get Inferno Room for the first time in a while. Set up bottom floor for Inferno Room. Set up Sweep Girl on the second floor. You there. You there. We're getting Canting. spell spamming up there. Alright, let's get some incanting done. Even though I'm holding over. Let's heal you once. And we don't have dazed on there. We don't have full moon on there. Let's not cast anything. So we're not holding over all our spells and missing out on draw. Very good. Get our spell we really wanted here. Drew the damage shield, we do that. Okay. Definitely want to hold over that for sure. That's a consume. Go ahead and consume this guy. No need to heal you. You're gonna die. It's fine. Should probably try to get quick on her if possible, although I'm not really trying to play around that unit. Alright, we got our Inferno room. Get rid of all the damage shields with that. Don't want to hold over you. Okay. You'll die wherever I put you. So this guy should die? No, he's not dying unless I do this. Now he'll die to the Inferno room. Okay. Okay. Man, what a weird run. It's so weird. I know I keep saying the same things over and over, but this run is so weird. Run is so weird. Why so weird, run? Okay. Kill you. Alright. Okay. You dead? You're dead. Play all my spells, I guess. Almost dead to all my spells. 2 run weirdly. Oh, I too run weirdly. That's a great little goose emote. I like it. A running goose. Create an ephemeral copy of a spell in your hand. Okay, that's an extra. That's a consume, but that is an extra incant. Consume applies sap and frostbite. Sap is good. Duality. Deal 10 damage to an enemy unit or restore 10 health to a friendly unit. It's like a better version of Witchweave, right? And it is attuned. I think this could be pretty strong actually as well. Let's take that. Alright, more incanting. No, none of this. I mean, if we got the incant armor guy, I'd maybe consider it, but I think we skip all this. And we need draw for days. Draw 4 days. Okay, no removal yet. Someone spend scrap, spend gold to remove. Trinkets. Fire heal. Equipment room. Merchant of Magic. Okay. Do we have any options at removal coming up anytime soon? Only the last 2 layers, so I'm probably going to need to start removing some... Remove some cards myself soon here. There's some magic, there's some trinkets, celestial alcove. Oh, where do I want to go? I don't feel like I have enough money to really get any trinkets. If I go this way, I can grab some extra money, so let's do that. Should have -2 damage, yes. Sweep. Spell weakness, that's just -2 cost on our spells. Affects some of our spells that we have. Double stack, interesting. Days 2, but only on full moon. Let's continue to consume. We consumed 1 frozen lance. Let's consume 1 witch weave. I don't know if this heal for pyre cost will heal for the adjusted cost or healed for the original cost. That's an interesting thing I don't know the answer to. That's what I'm looking for. Planetarium. Give me that. Give me that planetarium. That's... Get some... Honestly, getting capacity on a floor wouldn't have been bad too, so I can have more of these conduit units on there. This moon cycle conduit girl I don't think is actually going to do much for us. I was assuming we get some way of phasing, but we don't have any way to phase. I'm going to remove a... What am I going to remove? A shield steward? Yeah, can't do all those yet. I will do just that. I don't want to double stack anything. I think I'm going to save my money. I think we're just able to spam spells and win right now. Titan Skin 4 should be fine. Forgot the name of the unit that doubles Moon Cycle. Well, we had the option of that unit. But we had the option of that unit at the same time we had the option for the Aurora Weaver, and I wanted Conduit. So if I could get the double Cycle Girl and her, I could probably go for that, but... They were both showed up at the same selection, so... I do want this to be holdover because it's AoE. Alright, I don't know that I want anything else to be holdover, but consume I will do. Okay, we'll do just that. Inferno Room. Hold over that. Anything consume. That's consume, very good. Alright, so now Inferno Room is going to get rid of all of their damage shields. That does that. You are not dying. I don't want to cast all of my spells. If I do that, do you die? Okay, we'll do that. Beautiful. There's that. Do you live? No, you don't. This is probably one of my other best spells. I should hold over that. Oh, can't play it. Except on this floor. Okay. Good, we'll be able to get planetarium set up this turn. Very nice. All the conduit. Yeah, we'll hold over that. Hold over that. Get you out of our pool. And we can kill the back line there. Okay. Alright, hopefully we can blow this guy up. How are we doing? 87, 87 is not nearly good enough. But let us do some stuff here. What's the worst spell we have? Probably a Witch Weave, I guess. Alright, so we want to do a bunch of conduit stacking. Then we do this, and bam. Beautiful. Alright. Looked bad, and then we blew his face up. Oh yeah, he had stealth, that's why. Having a bunch of stealth makes that a little tougher. Free and can. Ooh, Ice Storm is really good with the conduit stacking we got. Yes, give me that, give me that, give me that. Consume and phase to full moon. I'm sitting on my frickin' headphones here. Deal 20 damage to the front enemy unit X times. Interesting, okay. Phase to full moon. Is full moon when we have sweep? It is. So I could have this as holdover. I'd have to remove consume on it. But it would let these cards always days. Where are those cards? Those cards always days. I'm not really playing around the phasing. I kind of want to do Moonbeam. A bunch of zero cost spells and then do a bunch of procs. I wonder, does this count as one spell or X number of spells for incanting purposes? I kind of want to test that. I probably should know the answer to that question, but I don't really know the answer to that question. Trinkets, spells, artifacts, another Stygian unit. Honestly, getting the Stygian unit that incants for armor could be very good. Duplicating. Whatever my best spell is, probably Helical Curses could be good. You believe it counts as one spell? If you play one card, it plays one spell. Okay. It's still an incant at 0 Ember. Yeah, it's still an incant. It's not useless. I wonder if you play it on the... because it is a damage spell. So since it's a damage spell and we have minus cost on damage spells, would it cost it X plus 2 times? Because we have minus 2 Ember cost? I think it might. And still do damage. I feel like there could be some really good trinkets for us. Let's go check this. That's deployment Ember. Unit upgrades. Interesting. Split Anvil. Does Split Anvil work when I'm making the cost low anyway? It would let me play the spells on other floors, but I want to incant on the floor I'm on anyway. I'm not sure if I want to use Split Anvil or not. What's in here? Aha! I can get rid of some spells. I want to get rid of some spells. So, what do I want to get rid of? Frozen Lance, 1 Witch Weave, and so I currently have 4 Frozen Lances, 4 Witch Weaves. Alright, get extra Witch Weave gone. And then we're gonna get rid of that box. Actually, so what happens? Interesting. What happens when I put a non-consume spell inside of a consume spell and everything has holdover? Would the spells that I put inside that I incant then become holdover? They would. So I do just want them gone, I think. Because if I play the box, then play the spells inside of it, the spells inside of it would have holdover on them with this holdover thing. Granville, if you play a spell that costs 3 Ember, all other spells in hand that do not cost 3 will be 0. Yeah, I know, but I already have all of my spells costing -2 Ember on this guy's floor where we're incanting. So I feel like the Split Anvil is only good if I wanted to cast spells not on Tethys' floor. But I want to cast all my spells on Tethys' floor so that we're incanting Siren of the Sea, so it might be worth doing this. But I feel like there's better artifacts than that. That could be good. Spell damage is good. On deployment phase, draw a non-damage spell and it costs -1. Do I have any non-damage spells? I have Offering Token. So that'll guarantee I get Offering Token from the very beginning. Is that worth? I feel like that probably is worth. I'm also thinking about this. Some extra magic power could be nice. Right, do I want to copy my best damage spell, Helical Crystals? Ice Storm is also going to be really good. Probably copying my best damage spell was best idea. My only upgraded good damage spell, I guess. Alright. If we're not blowing them up, we're in trouble anyway, probably. Let's go for that. Okay, so we go you, 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 you. We can incant. Okay. He'll scale, although that guy starts stronger. I don't want to hold over my frozen lances. Do I want to hold over duality? Yes, and this is a consume, so we'll incant you. Okay. Oh man, I really hope this gets frozen. Ah, we lost the 50-50, damn. Okay. Let's play you, get you out of our hand. Ice Storm. Alright, so we should have all our best spells held over now. If we have enough draw to draw all the holdover spells. Yeah, I think so. Okay, do I care about this guy? Good days. I'll keep her alive, I guess, and kill the back line, why not? And the bad thing is, with all these holdover things, I don't know that I'm ever going to draw my room that I need to draw again. Okay, let's go with just that. Wait, I played this on... Why didn't I get to hold over this? So that was a weird interaction. Celestial Sails draws a non-damage spell from on deployment phase. All cards have holdover, but I didn't get Offering Token again. Feels like a really weird interaction. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we finally got Moonbeam. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if we're doing enough or not. I hope we are. Alright, just barely. Holy crap. A bunch of stealth and a bunch of Titan skin made that really close. Alright, we got there though, thankfully. Oh, I could have done actually, I should have done the Ember. I could have done extra attacks with our X cost card there. Oh well, we still won. Permafrost, apply mute, could be very good, and can't frostbite. Another Ice Storm. I would like to be able to mute my enemies. It can be very good. There's the moon cycle triggers an additional time, so. Putting Aurora Weaver with Mooncaller. Seems like you could get a lot of conduit. I'm not sure what floor I could put them on that they won't just die. And also, you're not a deployment unit, so I have to draw. I have to draw you, which is tough when we're holdovering everything. I almost wonder if I just get rid of Aurora Weaver and just play the two Mollusk Mages. So take 5 turns of her to reach the conduit of a Mollusk Mage when Mooncaller is up. And before Mooncaller's up, it takes 10 turns, so... Could just get a Mage Blade. Put on Siren of the Sea where we're... Got all the conduit. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's go Mercy of Steel, except I need to get like multi-strike. Can't armor, Titanite. Okay. On my girl, that's our scaling girl, which is our... Maybe, actually maybe I don't want multi-strike, I just want her to live, so Titanite seems very good, actually. Boiler Room, Meat Shield, Magic Power. I think that's a skip. Alright, Incant Armor 2. She's already getting Incant Health 2, right? Health 3. I think I'm gonna go Titanite on this girl. Endless. Alright, well here's a question. If we put Endless on a unit that gains stats, when they die and you play them again, do they start at the low stats or the stats that you got them up to? I'm pretty sure it resets their stats when you replay an Endless character. I think. Conduit 5. It keeps the stats, it removes armor and rage, if you recall. Really? So you think it would keep the stats if this died? I mean, the problem is this unit's not dying until... We're playing on the top floor to get as many incants as possible, so I don't know that this is going to be super useful there, unless it gets one shot on the first turn. Let's give it there. Let's try that. And let's give incant armor to, like, our guys we're putting in the back or something like that. Extra conduit on you. Alright, okay, you give damage shields. Not ideal. So, oh, okay, there it did. It did come up here. I just must not have played it the other time for some reason. Seems like a weird choice that I would have made. Oh, we can consume this one. Heal. It's definitely hard to get through your deck when every spell you play has holdover. It's pretty difficult. Okay, let's mute you. Oh, that's weird. I shouldn't have done that before I held over. That's fine. Well, we're doing good damage to her already. That's good. Do I care about dazing anybody? I really shouldn't have got this Lean Acolyte. Only has sweep on certain moon phases and never actually gets to sweep, so... Remember specifically not playing some spells with that sec so you could draw something you needed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically not playing Witch Weaves or the other starter cards anymore. That's nice. I want to get rid of those cards. I just have only been able to get rid of a couple things so far. No removal. It's Conduit 7. Yeah, I wish she was not there now. Now I gotta choose if I want to go capacity or... Because if I go capacity, I can fit more conduit on this floor. But if I go draw, I can have more spells to get more incant scaling. I mean, it is fun spamming spells, though. I do like spamming spells. It's one of my favorite things. It's gonna get a lot of damage shields if I don't clear out these guys. But I don't think I have a great way to clear out those guys. Okay, we are actually not killing this floor here yet. Okay, now we're good. So let's consume that. Rand does like playing all the cards. I do love playing all the cards. Actually, Inferno Room. There we go. They die to... You're gonna eat them. Get a bunch of damage shields, but you do die, so that's good. Yeah, this is a bad challenge for me, because I want to always play all the spells all the time. So it's hard for me to not play all the spells all the time. Well, that'll be frozen, so I don't have to play it this turn. Unless we draw extra, I think, if I don't play it. Alright, get blasted. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck 3 times. Pretty good. Apply magic power to spells in hand. Holy crap, this could stack. That would be stacking magic power. Ooh. But this does crazy amounts of damage. 60-something damage 3 times to the front enemy unit. Oh, man. I want both of these. Let's go Ancient Synergy, I guess. Alright, draw Capacity Ember. We don't need Ember for sure. Capacity I would like because I could play the Aurora Weaver. I think I'm going to remove the Aurora Weaver. And I'm just going to go draw. More cards. More draw means more spells. Means more incanting. And I just go removal every chance I get now, I think. Yeah. Alright, so... this girl's kind of pointless. Even though I can play her on startup. Still kind of pointless. I don't want frozen lances. Units attacks equals health. I don't know that this thing is useful for us at all. I could... yes, I could make the moon... I could make the Moonlit Glaive deployable, actually. Let's do that. Make that deployable. That way our scaling girl scales even more. Yo, dog, heard you like scaling, so I got some scaling with your scaling so you can scale while you scale. Right, -3 costs on things that would affect 2 of my spells. Ancient Synergy and Celestial Storm. Otherwise, well, and Moonbeam, so 3 of my spells. It also gives me a lot more conduit, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, do I care about anything else here? Our startup ember is 4, and currently we're using 1... and then 2, 3 on the Mage Blade. So if I combine the Mage Blade with a 1-cost weapon, I could still play it. I don't know that she's slaying enough for this to do anything. Let's reroll one, see if there's anything good. I could give her quick, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Don't think that'll matter, but quick Mage Blade seems pretty good to me. Reanimate 2. I think that's fine. Famous last words. Wonder if I need to be setting up on the bottom floor now. Maybe I set up on the 2nd floor. Whoops. Yeah, maybe set up on the 2nd floor, so there's less time for... well, there's less time... no, that's the bottom floor. It's less time for my incant scaling. It's also less time for them to put junk in my deck or whatever else that enemies are going to do here. I might need to not do this, but we'll see. We'll freeze that. Oh, it doesn't freeze on turn 1. Okay, well now I know. crap, you're silenced right now, aren't you? Okay. There. No more silence so I can incant, please. Wow. Alright, that's a lot of spell shields and damage shields on these units. Holy crap. Oh, man, and we got an incant thing on you. Did I get my silence? Okay, so if I can silence you, now I'm allowed to incant. Play this here. And I can do this here. Beautiful. If I daze you, does that do anything for us? I don't think so. That's a consume. Okay. Alright, what does your incant do? Gives all of these units attack, so... Hopefully this will hit the back line and kill you. Damn it. Did I have an aimable spell I could have killed you with? Yes, that one. Alright, it's fine. Okay, you're leaking, but you don't do anything. Okay. What are you doing? You're enchanting silence. That's what we want to get rid of. So we always want to get rid of the silence and the incant person every time first. Okay. Beautiful. Kill you. Is that the AoE? Yes, it is. Just spamming one click, one click, one click. Don't care about you. You'll get frozen. Alright, what do you have incant? No, he doesn't. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Alright, how are we looking? How are we looking? So far, so not good. 4 stealth, 39 regen, 4 spell shields. Okay. AoE first, get rid of the spell shield. Dazing you probably is useful. We're on New Moon, so it won't daze you, sadly. Bee. Let's do this as many times as possible, see what this does. Kills you! Nice! You just died 87 damage times 12. I don't know the math on that, but it worked. Good thing we blew that guy up because that was looking bad. Another mute would be great. And Cant armor would be lovely. Man, I don't have capacity on the floor. What floor? I think I don't play her on the floor anymore. And we do Mollusk Mage this one. And then this Guardian Stone. I don't have a way to... Overstack a floor would be really nice on this run. I don't have a way to do that. Phase and apply Conduit. Consume, phase of full moon, gain Ember. Alright, more removal I feel like. Alright, we are on Seraph. I do not know if we're really that strong for Seraph. Sap my unit strength. Is this the one that's gonna have the, like that boss back and forth, Silence guy and Cant girl? It might. Alright, I feel like I just go for more removal here. Alright, Endless, Large Stone, Conduit. If I could find Smidge Stone, I could fit another unit on that middle floor. Equipment card. We already have our equipment card deployable. I wonder if it'd make it cost 0. I don't think that matters for us, though. I don't think any of that's really good. Incant additional times. Yes. Enemies enter with Frostbite. Could be free damage. I don't know if that's going to help us very much. I think I'm going to remove you. And you are unplayable turn 1 now. Let's give you health so you don't get insta-gibbed. Thinking about putting you on another floor by yourself. And I could maybe some spell damage with you. Don't think I want to endless you though. Multi-strike. Can't armor 2. Okay. Alright, so now I think we just remove as much as we can. Alright, remove the spells we don't want to play. Which is going to be things like Witch Weaves and Frozen Lances. Damn, I could only... Man, if I hadn't done one upgrade, I could have removed one more card. Alright, well hopefully this is good enough to complete this fairly challenging challenge that has challenged us with its challengingness. Adding junk to my deck is actually going to really suck. Alright, so that is an incant unit. Okay. Alright. You're doing 35 damage. Can I keep you alive? If I can incant your armor a crap ton, maybe. Maybe we can. Well, that's the large stone one. Alright, time to incant for days, hopefully. Oh, you're already alive. Beautiful. Do I want to play... Do I want to hold over this? Let me heal you next turn. You're not really my best spell, so I'm going to not hold over you, I think. That looked like that was incanting multiple times on that Exhaust card. Okay, you're just gonna die, right? Yeah. This setup. Get you out of the deck. And play things we want to play. This and this. This guy's not so much. Alright, thankfully it's only like incant guys. It's not dudes adding a bunch of junk to my deck. You're gonna incant attack. I don't think I care about sapping. Now I have aimable damage to kill you, so the incant stuff stops. Beautiful. Are you silence? Yes, okay. I'm glad I did draw a bunch of times, because we would be kind of screwed if I hadn't done draw as my upgrades, I think. Okay, kill you. Go with that one. This. Gosh, okay. Who do I silence? Silence this floor of incant and whatever that is, his Curse of Entropy adding. Right, it'll... If I don't play this, it'll freeze it, and I can draw one extra card, I think. Okay. Kill you. Can't, doesn't happen. Discard and gets rid of it. Love it. Should have done that first. It's fine. And that's some really good damage. I should cast that. And the incant guy up here is muted, so I don't have to. Don't have to worry about that. Just keep incanting you. Incant all day, every day. I will say playing all the cards is good when you're incanting, right? Like, that's in defense of my I like to play all the cards. Okay, that's a consume. So let's consume you. In defense of my love of playing all the cards. If they're all spells, it's good on an incanting deck. Just play them all. You're almost dead. Alright. Okay, kill the incant guy. Go away. I wonder if I can just kill him now. Nah, I don't think so. He's got too many guys blocking his face. Stop blocking his face, bros. Okay, maybe that didn't incant multiple times. Maybe I'm crazy when I thought that it did. Okay, that'll consume that. Get rid of that. Rand, you've already won. Why do you keep playing cards? Because playing cards is so fun. Playing cards is so fun. I think I've already won. I say I already won. Did I already win? Yeah, we already won. GG. Let's see if we can blow them up with our spells, though, for the funsies of it. Yeah, I think we'll be blowing him up with our spells. Blow him up with a moonbeam. This might do it too. Nope, not quite. Moonbeam to death! GG, cheat and repeat. Everybody loves cheating. Well, that was one crazy incant build. Holdover on every spell is a weird mechanic to play through. That play around, that's for sure. All right, 7 of 21 dimensional challenges. Okay. Let's, that only took us an hour. Let's do another dimensional challenge. And we'll GG Cookie Time after the next one. What's this one? Revenge of the Collectors. Collectors have come back with a vengeance to collect your soul. Collectors no longer retreat. They have increased stats. We are Pyreborn with Lord Phoenix. Enemies enter with damage shields. And there's additional collectors. So it's just... we have to fight collectors, but we're going to get gold from them, so it doesn't seem like a negative so much. Maybe they're really strong. So they no longer retreat and have increased stats. I think that means that they stay in place. I think that's what that means. Alright, Pyrogel, Frostbite deck, huh? Alright. Alright, well let's just jump right into this challenge. Revenge of the Collectors. Pyrogel, draw, discard, and incant apply Pyrogel. Interesting. Incant Pyrogel build. Incant Pyrogel. When a unit gains Pyrogel, it gains extra stacks, or we can go for the permanent slays. Feels like this wants to be a Pyrogel build. Let's go for Pyrogel build. Let's see what we can make happen here. Starter cards cost -1, so that makes fire starter cards free. I don't think these other cards are considered starter. I think starter only applies to these cards. So, Deployment Ember. Magma Cultist costs 2. Alright, let's do the Deployment Ember. Alright, -1 draw. I have a feeling I'm going to need to reset a lot because I'm going to set up incorrectly because the collectors are going to appear on a floor that I'm not prepared for them to be on or whatever. And I'll need to readjust my setup. Your ability deals damage equal to unit attack to, I think, yeah, specific unit. Okay. Sure, why not? Not sure if that was worth consuming or not. Probably not. Okay. Do I want to use your ability? I mean, you're dying, but you're doing 10 damage either way. Okay, so if I do this, that can't fire jail to enemy units. So if I do one more spell, you actually will die. I believe. Yes, yes, good. Although, holy crap, you are getting blasted, bro. You're not very tanky. Okay, that should... Pyre Gel's different than other thing. They added so many debuffs. I get Pyre Gel, Decay, Corruption. I get a bunch of them mixed up. This looks like not great. This looks like not great. Some wonderful English from me here. Canting does nothing. I don't think I lose because this guy does still a little damage, but... Okay, not bad, not bad. This is looking like a weird one. Revenge, apply Pyre Gel. Dragon's Breath, apply Pyre Gel and deal 10 damage to enemy units. There's some AoE. If I get minus cost holdover, that could be nice. Consume gain. Dragon's Horde. I think I want one of these two. Which one? Lava armor. 10 extra health. And it would apply 4 Pyre Gel. That seems really good. This one looks more rare. I have a feeling I'll find another one of these. I'm going to take Dragon's Breath. Petal Hex, frozen at the end of the turn. I was thinking it'd be nice to get some frozen. Conduit. Am I doing spell damage here? Kind of. It's more about the Pyre Gel than it is the spell damage. This has good synergy with the discarding we got going on. Go Crypt Builder. Probably gonna do some incant discarding stuff here. Alright, Pyreborn, Stygian, Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Magic. Okay. Blue bee bee boo. I don't want to go Merchant of Magic to see if I can get Dragon's Breath minus cost. Potentially Holdover. Maybe just minus 2 cost consume and then remove consume or something. Intrinsic Spell Chain minus cost. Ooh, do I want an intrinsic actually? Yeah, AoE could be very good on that. Intrinsic and then might make it only cost 1, or I look for holdover. 2 cost holdover seems a little expensive. Let's just go with that. See what our unit options are. Another Magma Cultist. A Magma Mauler that strikes in applying Pyre Gel, huh? I could play double Magma Cultist. So we have all that startup ember. Let's do that. Though copying one that I've upgraded might have been better than just buying or getting one, but tuned. Spell chaining offering token. I like that. I like that. It's all of my money. All of my money. Minus 1 ember per turn. Sure. Alright, so we are going to set up... Oh, do I set up on the top floors or not? Kind of want to cast my spells on the bottom floor. I can cant the Pyre Gel. My worry is about you dying. I need some way to keep Lord Phoenix alive. How do I do that? How do I do that? Not quite sure. Alright, so if I get this... I'm gonna get rid of your damage shields. We're gonna put higher gel like crazy on you guys, but... need to actually do damage for you to die. Oh, this is not looking great. Okay, 10 damage, 5 damage. Man, I'm getting a lot of junk in my deck. Okay, let's do... Damn, I need to actually apply damage to you. These damage shields are throwing me off here. Fire gel. Fire starter. Damage. Okay, that gets you. Sadly, we don't kill that guy on the middle floor for the extra gold. What a weird... These challenges are getting weird. And these pretzels are making me thirsty. Alright, well, there's lava armor. I did want that. More crypt builder with offering token synergy I do like. Trying to play around discarding, drawing kind of stuff here. Merchant of Arms. Merchant of Magic with another Stygian unit. What a weird deck we have. Do I want to try to get Holdover on a Crypt Builder? Holdover on a Spell Chain Offering token would be lovely. Free incant and stuff. Let's go this way. Okay, there's Holdover. What's in here? Incant for Rage, Spell Weakness on Sweep. So I could set up on the second floor and get Icy Silophyte setting up Spell Weakness potentially. She could hopefully remove the damage shields if she doesn't die on the bottom floor. I definitely want Holdover on you. Permafrost. Minus 2 cost consume. Wouldn't mind Permafrost on this guy to make sure that if we're not able to play, it'll stay in our hand until we get discard. Although we have Holdover discard. Spell Chain. I feel like there's a good chance we'll be able to play that even without that. Alright, what do we got in the alcove? Oh, 5 Holdover draw things. What was the other thing we upgraded? 5 Dragon's Breath intrinsic. Well, we have some things we could do here. 5 Holdover of these guys would be weird because we would incant like crazy, but I think when you hold over, I would play this, it would put on top of the deck with Spell Chain, and we'd just be drawing it over and over and incanting like crazy, which seems very interesting. It feels like it would destroy my draw, but I also kind of want to try it. What happens if I have 5 Spell Chain Holdover offering tokens that draw and discard? No idea. Let's find out. Does my draw get destroyed, or do I incant like crazy and it's awesome? I'm not sure. I didn't check my bosses. He's the pushback one. It's a Spikes Cherub. And is the Seraph with Entropy and Resolve. Entropy and Sap. Okay. do it that way, but it's fine. It's gonna be pushed back. Oh, they died to the sweep. Okay. Yeah, so I think it like draws itself or something. I don't know how this interaction works. I'm incanting for no reason. Oh, this is weird. This is gonna be a really weird having all these guys drawing themselves, I think. What's up, Mama Fortas? Do dragons get nerfed on individual units cards because their ability to make money and earn rewards through eggs is so powerful? I don't think so. Although I will say I'm not super like knowledgeable about let's keep him alive. About this about the dragon clan in general. Yeah, the holdover thing is looking a little sus here. I think I don't want to be playing every single one every time, because then that's all I'm drawing, and it's drawing each other. He's dead. We have... Holy crap, we got so much Pyrojo, we just kill him. Thanks for taking the time to respond. No problem. Chat is like dead right now, so any questions you have, feel free to ask. I would love to talk mechanics of this game. I have a blast with this game. Reduce a unit's cooldown timer by 1. That's pretty nice for his ability. Consume a sap and frostbite. What's up, Danny Pick? Yeah, you can ask any topic. I don't care. Incant armor. Am I gonna need to do like draw capacity? If I do capacity, I could put this guy in the front. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Or did you need me to give you a topic to ask questions about? Favorite video game. That's my default. Favorite video game. Trinket steel. I do have some units I'd like to upgrade here. Blue pee pee boo. Plus 2 stacks. Conjure an egg. All of my units are deployable, so I could technically do this. Oh wait, no, this doesn't conjure an egg like the other girl does. It we gain an egg when we do this. Oh, I'm just gonna go all in on the pirate jail stacks. Okay, quick. I definitely want on you. Dualism. And can't apply 2 pirate gel. That's crazy. To give you extra armor. Wow, there's a lot of good things we could do here. I could get crazy amounts of armor on this guy. I'm gonna do this and dualism on this guy. He gains 2 pyre. He cants Pyrogel 2 on all enemy units and gains 4 armor every time we encant. That's really good. Care about Avarice. Probably make me some money with that. Why are you bald? Because genetics suck. Or genetics are awesome and being bald is great because I don't have to worry about combing my hair anymore. So one of those two. You take your pick. You're a professor. Your entire discipline is struggling with Gen AI. On John Oliver's last week tonight, he did a series on generative AI and its consequences for folks who do creative work, primarily those related to movies, as I recall. Am I seeing any significant detriments to my singing and voice work? For my singing, I don't think so. Although I will say, I will say for my singing, I'm not as active as singer as a lot of my fellow singers who like have more consistent gigs. But I think how do I want to say this? I think people who are working in the music industry more consistently probably are seeing a bigger effect of AI. So far in like streaming and stuff, I find AI to be only, I don't know if I want to say positive, but not detrimental because it's giving tools to do more stuff. Like when I did my voiceover stuff the other day, I was able to use AI to help find audio clips and stuff that were helpful for me. So I would say it's not really negative affecting me personally yet. Yeah. But who knows? It might eventually. Oh, I could have put you down here, couldn't I? It's fine. Context is king, yeah. And I feel like it really depends on how like I stream 30 to 40 hours a week. Streaming is the closest thing to full-time that I do. I would like to be full-time in the music industry or sing full-time, but so many artists like me, like singers and artists, like it's hard to get consistent work. So AI doesn't affect me that much. So, but again, I'm not in an industry. Well, I'm not a full-time anything, really. I wish I was a more full-time anything. Rand AI is coming next month. That way Rand can sing to us while playing Monster Train using AI voices. That's right. Can't wait till the next game, Monster Plane. Nice, nice. Oh, you're taking a lot of damage even with all the incanting. I guess 6 times 2 is a lot of damage, maybe. These damage shields are also making this interesting. Alright. For instance, the Industrial Revolution changed the face of the modern novel forever. Discuss, citing specific examples. I like reading. Does that answer your question? I like reading. I hope that answers your question. I don't even think I want to hold over anymore. Too many of those already. Can I go backline at all here? Yes, I can. Or at least I can potentially do that. Alright, how much stuff can we stack here? Let's find out. I knew this offering token spamming was gonna be weird. But it's kind of working because we're proccing lots and lots of fire gel. 98 fire gel with all the fire gel stacking. But I would be interesting, Fortos, to hear what you've learned about how AI is affecting creative work, because I mean, maybe there are a lot of people being negatively affected by it, but to me, AI is like another tool. It's like getting another instrument that you can work with, you know? I already have one of those. Frozen. Can't armor is nice. Maybe I put the incant armor where this guy is and remove that guy. And get some more armor on every unit on my floor. Offering sap is very nice, though. Actually, I think I'm going to go with that. That's the question given to Billy Madison at the end of the movie when he answers with the puppy who lost his way. Yeah, and the question that's asked to his antagonist is, in business ethics, describe business ethics and its effect on something, and he doesn't. The whole thing is that he's not ethical. Yeah, I figured that was a Billy Madison reference, and I couldn't remember Billy Madison's response. Let's see. Novels typically comment on current social conditions. The Industrial Revolution changed economics, politics, ecology, and brought more focus to psychology. So those would be the major content area changes to the novel. I recall there being a major increase in its distribution. Fortos, you would have done much better than Billy Madison did in his, what was it? Academic Olympics or whatever it was. Right, Merchant of Arms. Merchant of Magic. Would I want to get Holdover on something else? Beep beep boop beep. Free artifact. Equipment, or I think there's probably some Pyrogel equipment rooms that could be good. Potentially combine lava armor with the self-healing thing. Potentially, let's go over here. Yeah, I think I do want to combine those two. You do have a PhD in literature? Then you definitely would have done better than Billy Madison. It's a new trend lately, especially when it comes to art. People get shown two picks and ask which one is better. AI, which is better, AI versus real artist. They pick artist because it contains real emotion, only then be laughed at because showed them two picks, both made by AI. Because the asker showed him two pictures made by AI. Okay. You had a friend who quoted Billy Madison a lot in high school. Yeah, nice. I definitely watched a lot of Billy Madison when I was... I actually watched Happy Gilmore more than Billy Madison, but I watched them both a lot. Alright, which do I want to get deployable? I think I want this to be deployable so I can use the guy's skill more often. He would like to say, what you have just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. That's one of the best lines from the movie. And then Billy Madison goes, I mean, a simple no would have been fine, but, you know, whatever. It's such a great quote. Friendly units gain Conduit 1 on Slay. At the end of each battle, gain free gold. Friendly units gain place 12 attack. Deal 1 damage to each friendly unit each turn. I don't think plus attack's helping us much here. Slay Conduit 1. We're not slaying and that much. Conduit could be kind of useful, but let's just get free gold. It's a great quote, Magikarp. I'm actually quite looking forward to Happy Gilmore too, because there's probably going to be some quotable stupid stuff in that movie like is in every Billy Madison movie. Be careful getting... I was going to ask if I wanted to get that, and then I clicked on it, because I'm so used to, like, I click this and then debate. Quick. I got this now. I could combine it with Mind Cage to give quick to my Lord Phoenix guy. But I can't combine it here. Let me remove one of these guys. Okay. Going back to the AI, Oliver claim was that AI in creative work floods the space where it occurs with shiny and empty content. This pushes out and denies space for more meaningful content. Okay. That could be true. I actually don't know that. So... I feel like I'm not active. I mean, I don't know if it's true to say I'm not active enough in creative spaces. I'm on Twitch and YouTube every day, but I'm also, I feel like I'm not like the epitome of a successful Twitch or YouTube channel because of the low number of, you know, views I get. So I don't know if I have a good like take on all this. Even though I'm active in the community, I'm not like successful. So is somebody who's not successful at something a good gauge for what is... Got sapping? Okay. For what industry trends that are going on. I don't know. This sap guy's annoying as hell. I don't know if AI that could make software in the future are going to be bad as AI that makes drawing, so... I don't think I want to hold over too many of these right now. He has a quote, you don't recall the attribution. Not all AI is spam, but all spam is AI. Evidently, nearly all the spam and email and social media is generated by AI now. That's interesting. I did not know that. But it makes sense. That would make sense, actually. Give you more attack, I guess is fine. Yeah, can't play that now. Cant guy is countering me pretty hard. 12 health left. We sap for a bunch if I incant. So if I do this and incant here, and then do this, spell weakness went away. I should have done that first. You don't know if AI that could make software in the future are going to be, yeah. Damn. Need a little more stuff on you. There we go. Now we can't incant them anymore. Cooldown, timer lowering. If I'm ever killing this guy. Probably not. It is an interesting discussion, though. I don't know that I'm smart enough to have any relevant insights, though. Honestly. Or experienced enough in AI to have any relevant insights. Can I keep you alive somehow? Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. So you're gonna get through. You might actually eventually die of the frostbite if you're never leaving and you don't go up. Yeah, I could actually do it right here if I do this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Couple incants on you. This. That. Okay. Alright, good. That's GG. Let's apply some Pyre Gel to ya. Beautiful. Alright. Blasted. 110 Pyre Gel. Not bad, not bad. Three damage to random enemy units. Slay, increase this damage permanently. They all have damage shields. Deal 20 damage to all units. Slay, gain 10 gold. I like this just as it's AoE, actually, to remove damage shields. So I'm going to take that. Can't play Frostbite. Another offering. I feel like any offering synergy is great with our spam of the 6 offering tokens. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offering tokens I have. 6 of which have Holdover and Spell Chain on them. Alright, steel, trinkets, alcove. Do I care about upgrading? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get more upgrades on him. Actually, I don't have much in the way of unit upgrades. Are we going to have other Merchant of Steel options? Yes. Yes, we are. So I'm going to go this way. I want to check the alcove and get the heals. We play 3 different kinds of cards. Draw Gain Ember, apply Pyre Gel 5 when an enemy unit. 2 enemy units when a whelp dies. We don't have whelps. Chance to apply spell weakness when they enter train. That could be good. I'm trying to think, like, AI, what is my experience with AI? A lot of... I feel like the people that might be most affected by AI are... like, visual artists. Because a lot of the music AI stuff I've heard sounds worse than the AI visual stuff looks. You know? What's up, Halcyon? But maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Interesting. Can make you endless, which is what I'm actually thinking could be useful out of this. I think I am going to do that. Summon random equipment makes that a little weird, but you'd say I'm right. Because I feel like what a lot of people are using AI for are a lot of the things are like, I need art for my book. I'll have AI create art. And so an artist that would have done that instead does not get that commission or whatever, you know? Deep fake AI for scams on YouTube. People are already crying rivers about AI slop replacing real art. Yeah. Non-pyre gel. Apply pyre gel 10 to non-flying boss enemy that enter the floor below the pyre room. I want that, actually. And I'm not really doing frostbite. Okay, this is the spikes one. So I better set up on bottom and second floor here, I think. Oh, you spawn with a random piece of equipment on you. That's not what I understood that to being. That's fine. Did I play Cult of the Lamb? I have not played Cult of the Lamb, so I'm not familiar with the game. Not familiar with the game at all. I'm gonna have you absorb. No, I'm gonna have you absorb. Very nice. Is Cult of the Lamb good? I assume it's a good game. Do you live if I do this? No. Okay. She's endless, so I can replay her. Beautiful. Sap keeps him alive. Okay. I should totally try to play it one day. It's quite a fun roguelike game with village building mechanics. Is Cult of the Lamb similar to the Missouri Bible College? Couldn't tell you. Oh man, I can do this every turn, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so let's go do this. Sounds like a question for the resident expert on Missouri Bible College, which would be, hold on, 1 second. Miao Zedong, of course. Of course, Miao Zedong is the expert on Missouri Bible College. I only attended. I haven't done all the research on Missouri Bible College that Miao Zedong has done over the years. We are just stacking this fire gel, man. You're dead, but you have endless, so it's fine. Also getting our nice incant going there. I'm just not even able to play half my spells though, because we're just draw, holdover, draw, holdover, draw. Like this girl's like at the bottom of my deck or something. It seems like. Okay, there she is. Such a goofy thing that we did the holdover, whatever, all that stuff. It's crazy. That'll be consumed. Let's play that to consume it. Yeah, so much Pyre Gel, I just delete him. Alright, I've already got that going. And can't deal 1 damage to enemy units. Oh, that's really good with Pyre Gel. Holy crap. Holy crap, if I could combine that with Mine Cage. Oh man, that's awesome actually. And let's get Ember. So if I combine those two, I can play them. You got all the more of them cards that I need? Yeah, I need more of them cards. I need to go to Merchant of Arms to combine. Because like this, I always wondered what is the use of and can't do 1 damage. And now I understand. You apply Pyre Gel to all the units, 1 damage becomes however many stacks of crazy amounts of Pyre Gel you get. That's awesome. Awesome. It's awesome, man. Awesome. Let's go Merchant of Steel and remove over here. You remembered that you wanted to ask something. Sadly, you forgot what it was. Rough life there, yeah. That's rough. Hate it when that happens. Do I want to give you... I would like to give you Large Stone, but I can't. Actually, Large Stone. That's actually insane on those guys. Yeah, I might actually do that on one of them. Let's remove... you... Bleepy boo bleep. One of you. Fire Gel 4. Could do a quick Large Stone on a follower, and that could be really good, actually. I am going to do that. Health on you. And extra armor on you. Reduced to 1. Would that let me fit anything else on that floor? Don't think so. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. Famous last words. -1 Ember per turn. I just got Ember. But 400 gold's a lot of gold. You know what? I need to go back to playing with controller. My hand is starting to hurt. Let me plug in controller and hopefully that'll let me just start playing with controller. There we go. Good. All right. You're down here. You're here with your mind cage. You're in front. You're behind. You're there. Good. You wanted to say you learned today that Lil Nas X is gay and that had you hold great respect towards him. All right. I'm not familiar with that person. Is that a rapper? Sounds like a rapper name. Okay. Alright, how do I want to do this? You're just killing everybody somehow. Because multi-strike on you. Did I give you multi-strike? Oh, you got Cursed Twin Blade. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's awesome. Holy crap. Cursed... Which means if you die... Wait a second. If you die with Cursed Twin Blade... No, it's just taking away a strike. Okay. Cursed Twin Blade is not the one that... I was thinking of. Okay, let's not do any more of these, I think. Lil Nas is a rapper. You may have heard a song of him, Old Town Road. Maybe. I don't listen to rap, so... It's kind of a toss-up if I've ever heard of it. Probably not, to be honest. Rap is not my genre. I'll say that. And I can use this every turn. Save some health. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to check that link because every time I get links on YouTube lately, I get stupid ads and I can't watch it. So I won't be able to watch that, sorry. Okay. Go. Oh, damn. One of these days I'll actually be able to play that damn card. No? Maybe not. So just holdovering, discard over and over and over again. He's died to Jack ship strips plus... The other thing, no he doesn't. Spell shield protect you there? It does, I think. Could have done this. Okay, that kills you, nice. Alright, I would like to draw something that would finish you off. That will not work, because you'll die. That'll work. Beautiful. You incant spikes, don't you? Why do you have 0 attack? You have a mitosis cap when you spawn. Okay, that's kind of worthless. Okay. Man, you're gonna incant so many spikes. Okay, I'm just gonna incant as much as possible now. Get as much armor as possible. I am unsure what I'm gonna be able to do against this guy, to be honest. Okay, they died to that. We only do 186 damage. Alright, each incant is looking like it does more damage, so... $684... $904... Oh man, nice, we hit double sap. If I do this, will that be enough? Yep, we got enough. Beautiful, we got there, we got there. Okay. Not gonna do anything else. Because maybe one spike wasn't that much per incant, but compared to the pyre gel we're stacking, but it's not to go too crazy. Not gonna do that, not gonna do that. That's too expensive. You're gonna head off for barotrauma time with friends. Sounds fun. Have a good time with your friends. One thing with a Thane, if it's X, cast no more spells. Was that the boss I just fought? Yeah, for sure. Mute. I would like the mute. I also want this. Place this guy on that floor. One less fire gel per incant. One armor on all my dudes. Yeah, I passed that guy twice. Let's do that. That's that boss's name? Okay. Alright, Merchant of Arms, because I want to combine Mind Cage, First Dragon Staff, because I can get that set up turn 1. I think I need a deployable. How much startup ember do I have? 9. 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I already have 9 deployable ember. So I can't do anything else like that. Frozen, random card in your hand. Dragons apply Pyre Gel on strike. These guys are dragons. That might be worth doing. Enemies enter with Frostbite. 2. I think that's worth doing because Jack Strips. This will get rid of their spell shield, and then Jack Strips can do some damage. I'm also going to do that and buy all those out. Pyre applies Pyre Gel to enemy units on all floors on revenge. Interesting. Ooh. Well. No, I'm just casting zero cost spells over and over. Split Anvil's not really good for that. Summoning a Whelp. No, well, we don't have Whelps. That might be good. I'm hoping my Pyre won't get attacked, to be honest, so. When a unit. Oh, yes, there's a room I need. More Pyre Gel for the Pyre Gel gods. Beautiful. Double of these to mute the boss more sounds pretty good. There are probably other things I could have done that would have been even better, but let's start removing spells I don't want to ever cast, like fire starters and foregone powers. Let's check if there's anything else here I care about. No. So I have 3 foregone powers. And 2 fire starters. Get rid of another one of those. Alright. I think we're in good shape for this boss. Let's do it. We had a fun run with Magma Core with the Pyre of Entropy, the one that gives you vengeful shards after every battle. Why play them when they just make you do more damage? Magma Core. What's Magma Core? Oh, is that a Protocore thing? Is that the one that adds junk to your... a bunch of blights to your deck? That's the artifact I looked at. When the pyre takes damage, all enemies get 2 pyre gel. Oh, okay. Did I take it? I didn't actually take it, did I? No. Yeah. This is Revenge Pyre Gel. You're insta-dying, not great. What does the incant do? It gives them attack. Okay. Do this every chance we can. Get that pyre gel stacking. You just don't play the shards that do 1 damage to your pyre, and it'll apply pyre gel to all the enemies. That seems pretty cool. Alright. Kill you. Yes, I don't worry about the incanting. Very nice. Who do I care about putting quick on? You. Let's go ahead and silence boss here, so we're not getting junk in our deck, I hope. Pyre gel stacking is pretty fun. And I didn't even know that this pyre gel stacking build is that strong. But it seemed pretty good. Seems pretty good. Get sapped. Hope I could have killed you another way, probably. Let's go ahead and sap these guys. Although, yeah, I think it's worth a sap. Now you all still die. Oh well. Yo man, get any of that pyre gel? Come on, stop being junkies, everybody. Don't be junkies. I think we just kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Let's see how much pyre gel we can get him up to just for the lulz. Oh, whoops, killed him. GG, alright. Pyre gel stacking plus... what is it? Where's that weapon? Not showing up. The weapon I have equipped on... Oh, it was a combined weapon. Plus that staff that just does incant damage is really cool. That's a cool build. Alright. Alright, 2 challenges. 2 more challenges down, so I think we're at 8 of... 8 of 21 challenges. Let me update the title on that. And now it's time to probably die a bunch on tier 10, Covenant 10 attempts. But before we start banging our head against Covenant 10, GG cookie time. 2 challenges done. Super fun. I'm gonna set up Chuchi's restroom. I'm gonna have a cookie, and y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we're gonna see if we can win when we don't have crazy challenges and are at highest difficulty level. So y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.